Faith 101, The Introduction to Faith. Written and published by Speaking Freedom and Good Head Group Audiobooks. Narrated by Kaci, Winslow. Speaking Freedom presents Good Head Group Audiobooks, providing advanced spiritual studies and personal developmental insight. Brought to you by Love Gang and Speaking Freedom. We thank you for your purchase and we look forward to helping you grow in all the areas of your life. We hope that you find all the information needed for your growth. God bless. Please listen to all disclaimers provided. If you are currently under physician's care, please maintain that relationship. This audiobook is not intended to stop your current treatment plan. If you need physician care, please seek out medical attention. Please note, all results are based on the individual's ability to adapt and adjust to any given environment and situation. We are not responsible for your results at Speaking Freedom. The life enhancement coaches at Speaking Freedom provide information to help you grow. You are responsible for maintaining that growth, taking on and then applying the information to your individual life as you deem needed and necessary. This book was written by Good Head Group staff and narrated by Kaci, Winslow. May contain and explain explicit content. Please use parental discretion. For best results, you will need an open mind, the ability to research, and a balanced lifestyle. The introduction. Now, the goal in the introduction is to help you learn how to set your intentions. In this book, we will be discussing faith. So during the course of reading this book, set your intentions on the things that you desire to learn about or get from this book. Meaning, get in your mind something that is a true heart's desire so that you can set your attention on understanding faith about obtaining that narrative, that mindset, that desire that you have deep down inside. Now, it does not have to be a person. It does not have to be a place or a thing. You may want to learn more faith about yourself. Learn to have more faith in yourself and the things that you set out to do in your future. So I want you to focus on what you can apply the information to based on the intentions of your heart and your goal set entering this course. And then on the other side of the course, we're going to also have you to explain to us what you actually got from the course and how it varied or helped you understand how to move forward in your next stage, in your next level, in your next grace in living. Now, throughout the course of this book, you will be asked questions. The questions are to help you think beyond your circumstances to the highest possible good. Here's your first question. If you had $1 million and you had no worries in the world, what would you do with it? Now, that question is full because I would like to know two things. What would you do with $1 million if you're a millionaire listening to this? What would you do with $1 billion if you're a billionaire listening to this? What would you do with $1 trillion? How would you move different? How would you seek to fulfill your soul purpose more? How would you make yourself more of service to people? If you could do anything in the world, like that you could imagine, what would it be? I want you to think on these things while you are learning about faith from Speaking Freedom. Now, throughout this book, think about your wildest dreams coming through and manifesting to truth for you. Now, I do want to give a disclaimer here because your dreams may not be the same as my dreams. Your dreams, your goals, your purpose even may not be the same as those that's in your family. So don't feel pressure or don't pressure yourself to try to live up to someone else's goals, someone else's ideal of purpose, someone else's ideal of living, someone else's ideal of love. This is the time where you define what all of these things mean to you. Now, if you've listened to Spiritual Human Behavior, then you've already been working on yourself to understand your purpose better, to understand how to move beyond distractions and get to the next level of thinking. And
Sample complete. Ready to continue?